Consensus concerns with diversity in Silicon Valley is, hey, it's the pipeline thing. There's not enough black or female engineers. It's not us. We're not doing anything. Separate from getting the actual capital to the right founders, a diverse group of talented founders, do you feel the black entrepreneurs that get through and get capital, that their term sheets are dirtier? Essentially, of course, we've seen biases in housing, in auto loans, in small business loans, where the data consistently supports that the black consumer gets a dirty term sheet.
Probably, and I think there's a couple different reasons, some of which include ourselves, right? So our early friends and family rounds, or our kind of friends and family whenever possible, they tend to be, I find amongst minority entrepreneurs, people who are invested in real estate previously or other asset classes. And so they create terms that are not standard, right? Then, if you get started on the wrong foot, you're always playing catch up for the rest of that firm's life. If the valuation's too low for the very, very first time, if you're not doing convertible notes the first time, you're actually valuing the company but only at like $1 million, you can never catch up. The earliest stage investors in minority firms, including those that are minorities, to be fair with those early stage entrepreneurs, it's on the entrepreneur to have a network that they can say, hey, look at this term sheet, is this fair? And not, my grandfather used to always say, not all money is good money, right? You've got to understand terms and make sure you're accepting the best terms for the company. And then 3, when you get to the venture area, that is also correct. You need to get multiple term sheets to minimize the opportunity that you're not getting the best deal, like the auto loan, like the home loan, that sort of thing. We see that in the consumer side, when you get multiple quotes, you do better. Same is true for entrepreneurship. The challenge is, can that founder get multiple quotes?
So in the cases of housing, auto loans, small business loans, where you see this pattern over and over again, do you believe there should be regulatory eyes on VC investing as a check for the investors to be treating entrepreneurs fairly?
There was a story I read just this morning around Silicon Valley venture capitalists who are committing sexual harassment and making that more of a, just instead of going from just quitting your fund to it being an actual kind of criminal offense. I feel like there's a lot of data that could be used, particularly in AI. We could run every single deal through an algorithm and I could tell you which groups are being treated fairly and not. It's really more about sharing information beyond PitchBook and other kind of services like that, and kind of matching the entrepreneur's background to the deal terms on a larger scale. The challenge is the worst offenders are the least likely to share data, and that's where maybe government can come in and have more expectations around, we'll call it sunshine type of laws.